happy Tuesday, grade 10. We're going to do the activity on page, oh no, you're grade 11, hey, sorry. You are grade 11, you're going to do page 174, number 7 at the bottom there. And this activity involves a lot of code. Well, it's an array, of course. We have arrays here, declaring an array with characters as indices. And the array will look like that. Box number A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We'll put some numbers in. I don't know if those will be the numbers, but we'll see now. We've got a char data type there and an integer counter. So the code starts like this. Clet equals A. So they're making that first character equal to A. And then we have a counter for our count. Our count equals 1 to 7. Do. And now we're going to do two things in the for loop. We're going to go and put a value into array of numbers. Clet is the index of the array. Remember, it has to be characters in the index numbers. Instead of numbering the boxes from 1 to 7, we're numbering them from A to G, capital letters. And for each box, we're putting in whatever our count is. And then we say, over here, we're going to go to the next character, Clet. See, it's A, starts at A, but now we want to go to B. How do we do that? We use a function called succ. That will give you the successor of Clet. And that is how you can increment characters by using succ. Right, now let's see what will be displayed in the rich edit. I'm actually going to do this now. For Clet equals A to G, we're going to display in the rich edit red output dot lines dot add. For each box of, we're going to basically display ARR numbers, character number Clet. But what kind of data type is in ARR numbers? Remember, it's numbered with characters. Here's our array of numbers, numbered with letters of the alphabet. So you refer to the square box there, put a character in there. But it's an array of integers. So because they're integers, we better go and say int to string here, convert each box to a string when we display it. Now, my guess is that that is what the array will look like. Let's go and see if I am correct. Okay, run the program. Oops. Square brackets. I used square brackets for that succ function. The successor function has a parameter inside it. I don't know why I used square brackets there. That was wrong. You use round brackets and you put your character in there, so that will be the next character. So if it's A, the next character will be B, and so on. So successor. So let's go run this program. Click the button, and yes, it's correct. There's the numbers as I anticipated, but that is what's going to happen for this bit of code here. Right, now we're now going to do something different to our array. We've got our numbers 1 to 7. Now we're going to put in the following code. For Clet equals G down to A, going in reverse now. A, box number G down to A. I'm going to say ARR numbers, character number Clet, or box number, sorry, not character number, box number. It's an array with index number Clet, character as an index, equals ARR numbers, and then in brackets we're going to use pred, which is predecessor for each character. Now we've got to figure out what is this code going to actually do. We're saying box number G, going to start at G, is going to be the previous box number contents, which will be F. Let's go and see what happens here. I'm going to copy this. We know what that's what the array looks like. Okay. And we are refilling the boxes. We're going from G down to A now. So box number G, which was 7, is now equal to the predecessor of G, which is F. So therefore, that is going to be 6. And then box number F is going to be the predecessor's item, which will be 5. Let's have a look at the code again. The box number G, because it starts at G, will be equal to box number F. So predecessor of G is F. Yeah, what's going to happen when you get to the end? Box number E is going to be the predecessor's contents, which is D's contents, will then be 4. And then box number D is going to be box number C's contents. So we put a 3 there. Box number C, which has got a 3 inside, is going to be the contents of box number B, which is 2. So I'm going to put 2 in C. And box number B is going to have the contents of box number A. So box number B was 2, but now it's going to have a 1 in box number B. What happens to box number 1? We haven't changed it. There's no predecessor to A. But maybe there is. So we're going to go and see. Let's go and run the program. So you've seen this is the down 2. We're going in reverse. And then we're using pred here, just as I explained. We're going to run the code. And we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's actually changed it to box number A is now 0. So what is the pred of A? Let's go and see what the pred of A is. I'm going to display it quickly over here, because I actually want to show message pred of the character A. Take note of that. We're showing what the predecessor of the capital letter A is. Because A is also going to, I mean, if you go to A, the pred of A, and there's nothing in the pred of A. Well, there's no item. But let's go and see what's the pred of A. It's an @ sign. And there's nothing in that box. So what has happened is the array, the processor has just basically replaced in that index A with a 0. That's what it has done. So we discovered that the predecessor of the character capital letter A is the @ symbol. And there's no item in the array that is numbered with an @ symbol, and the processor has actually put in a 0 there. So now let's go and look at the questions that we have. We've already done what will be displayed after the rich edit code is executed. What will be displayed if the for loop statement number 1 is changed for C letter equals B to G. Well, we can figure that one out, eh? If C letter is B to G, then A is going to stay 1. Let's go and see. If we go for C letter equals, in the first for loop statement, B to G. If the for loop statement number 1 over here, we don't use, sorry, I wasn't reading the question properly. We have to change this from B to G. B to G. Okay, let's go and look at our spreadsheet. So we're saying for C letter equals B to G, and we use this pred statement. Yeah, I've changed that up now. We're doing that I'm doing question number C of your activity. So, so if it's going from B to G and we're using pred, well, A is not going to be affected. Box number B will be box number A's contents. Box number C will be box number B's contents, which is 2. Box number D will be box number C's contents, which is 3. Box number E will be box number D's contents, which is 4. And box number F will be box number E's contents, which is 5. Why is that? Because we're saying, okay, the last one, box number G over here will be equal to the predecessor of G, F. Box number F's contents is F is 6, so that's what it should look like. So let's go and run that code. Remember, I had 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I'm right. Click the button. Okay, we've got our 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, why did I have that? Because I made a mistake. Because remember, we've already changed it. So we would think that we're doing that from a standard array, but we're actually working with ARR numbers. So here's the trick. So let me just put this here so we can make sure that we know this is ARR numbers. Let's start again. First of all, box number A. You're not touching, so box number A stays 1. Box number B is going to be box number A's contents. So box number B will be 1. Box number C is going to be box number B's contents. So no, we don't go back to that array. We're actually working on this. B is being changed. So how can I say B is 2 when it's actually 1? If box number C is going to be box number B's contents, then that's going to be 1 as well. Box number D cannot be box 3 because C is already changed. We want D to be box number 3's contents. I was going up there and saying, oh, it's going to be number 3. No, it's not, because C has already been changed in the previous statement to 1. So it's got to stay 1. And box number E is going to be box number D's contents, which is 1. The box number F is going to be box number E's contents, which is not 5 anymore, it's now 1. So we have to change it to 1. And box number G is going to be box number F statement contents, so that will also be 1. Right, so I hope you learned something from my little error. And there we go. Because we had changed B's, so we can't go and use 2 because it's now 1. And so forth with the others. Okay, so that is that. So that's number C on page 175. Okay, let me comment out this. Right, number D. Which of the following assignments are invalid? Okay, can we say, let me get the chapter in the textbook quickly. I think that's quite important, eh? Open it up quickly. Doing arrays. Okay. This is actually, we're nearly at the end of this chapter, which means we're going to do new things soon. Let's finish this off. So, number 7. What will be, yeah, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. Now we're going to say which of the following assignments are valid. Change the valid statements. Now, is it valid to say AR numbers A equals 10? No, it's not valid because that A needs to be in single inverted commas. Can we say AR numbers 4 equals G? No, definitely not. The array is an array of integers and its indices are characters. So both of these are false. You need to know why. Then, can we say AR numbers? No, you cannot allocate a whole array to an integer. No, that's the whole array reference. Nope. Char 66. Let's see what char 66 actually is. CHR is a function that that takes an ordinal value and converts it to its character value. So let's go and show message here. And let's see what CHR and the number 66 takes the 66 and converts it to its character value as a with reference to the ASCII code, ASCII. So let's go and click the button. Can you see the CHR character value of the ordinal number 66 is B. What's the opposite of CHR? It's odd. So we can do that. And if you want to see what odd is, odd of the character B, as we have discovered, is 66. So these are the two functions that are opposite each other. You need to be aware of those. Those are very useful. Sometimes you need them. Getting a character and getting its ordinal data type, its ASCII value, in other words, what the processor sees it as. Oops, order B is an integer, so we say int to string. You can't display an integer in a show message, you have to convert it, and this will return an integer, number 66, so we're going to see that now. Here we get the CHR of 66 is B, and the odd of B is 66. Right, so you learned two new functions today, and let's go back to the activity. It says, yeah, that is actually valid. Only that last one is valid, because CHR66 is a character number B, and the array numbers have characters from A to B as indices, A to G, sorry, and they've got integers inside, so that's the only valid statement of these four. Alright, that's all for today. See you again.